Hey, 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 it is your girl, Amy P., the reimbursement dietitian, here to simplify the reimbursement process for all registered dietitians and CNSs looking to accept insurance in their practice. And today I want to talk about a topic that used to keep me up at night when I first started my practice, which is copays. So copays, for some reason, were the number one thing that stressed me out, especially in 2008 when I was first starting. For some reason, I just could not wrap my head around it. The good thing about copays is if you are billing correctly under the preventative policy for the patient, you should never see a cost share for the patient. But a copay is the amount of money that the patient pays in exchange for the service. And the reason behind a copay is really to decrease the abuse of a certain product, medication, or service. So if somebody needs to pay something towards something, they're generally more likely to consider whether or not they actually need that product, service, or medication, right? But the cool thing is that with preventative services, so if you're working in the preventative space, the patient will not have a copay. But let me just outline what it would look like if you did have to bill, say, for a medical visit, let's just say something like celiac disease, and there was a copay. What would that look like? Well, what that would look like is when the payment posted and you got the EOB, right, which is the invoice, it should say in the column under patient responsibility, it might say $30. On the front of the patient's insurance card, it will generally say the amount that they are responsible for a copay. But the main thing is, because in my practice, we mostly service preventative patients because we work in weight management, where the majority of our patients have unlimited visits and there is no cost share for the patient. It's very atypical to see a copay. But the way we proceed in my practice, and this is not how you have to do it, but we have found that this has served us best, is even if we think there might be a copay, which is probably like less than 1% of our patients, we will wait for the EOB, so that invoice, to post. And then based on the information on the EOB, which the patient also gets either directly to their home or in their patient portal, it will say the amount in which they owe us. It's only at that point would we charge the patient for that copay. But I just want to reiterate, if we see 500 patients per month in my practice, I'm going to be very sincere and say like less than one probably has a copay, because most of our patients are being seen for weight management, which for the majority of all the national insurance plans is covered under the preventative side. But if you do have to bill under the medical side, which there's no problem at all, it just means the patient will owe you a copay. If you don't collect the copay, and let's just do a quick example. So say you are reimbursed $125 from a particular insurance company for that particular visit. Say the patient has a $25 copay. Okay, we billed for celiac disease. The insurance company is going to pay you $100, and the insurance company is anticipating that you personally will collect that copay and put it in your pocket. So do you guys understand that? So they pay you minus the copay, anticipating you will be collecting it or have already collected it. Okay, so hopefully that is clear. I know for me, like, copays were probably the least of my worries in 2008, but they used to stress me out because I think just the fear of unknown of how to process those was super overwhelming and just kind of got me caught up in my head. So hopefully that helps. As always, let me know below this video if you have questions on copays. These are things that I cover like super in detail in my group coaching program, which I'm going to put the link below, because these are 1/1,000,000th of what we cover, including deductibles. And then we also cover co-insurance, which is slightly different. So if you're totally new to insurance, welcome. I'm going to put the link below for my coaching program because it's so freaking good. You want to go check it out. So thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.